I just wanted to share a funny occurrence with you, a quick moment of recognition in which I realized something which I believed is very important to relate to you, and something that is very important for you to understand and really acknowledge in your own experience. Okay, so just a few moments ago, I was working on my website, on my program page, and I was writing certain changes that will be experienced as you're going through our process and really implementing everything in our program. And here's what a few things that I was coming up with. I was writing certain changes that will naturally occur, such as you will no longer be identified with mind. You will be free from overthinking and overanalyzing. You will be free from fear and anxiety. You will no longer have any self-limiting beliefs or trauma. You will be anchored in presence, no longer just dwelling in past and future. You will no longer react to external events. You will stop suffering life and step into your true power. You will stop chasing your happiness. You see, so a few other things, but I was just brainstorming, right? And as I'm writing all these things, I'm just like, I thought, I'm just saying what will no longer be in your experience. You know, I was like, why am I just only using negative terms? And then just a moment of recognition that is what peace and happiness really is. Peace is not an addition or a cause of something accumulated or attained. Neither is happiness. Peace and happiness are actually the removal of all that disturb your natural peace and happiness. Why do we say that peace and happiness are your natural state? It is because that is what is. That is what naturally arises as all the obstacles to it are removed. And the obstacles to it lie in the mind, in the mind's own limiting ideas, in the mind's own belief systems and structures and conditions and projections and interpretations and judgments. And all the work that we really do here is learning to become aware of that, because other than that, it's just going on unconsciously in your life. You believe in the reality of these conditions and judgments and interpretations and projections and structures of the mind unconsciously. And because there is unconscious identification, it believes like that is what life is. It feels like this is what I must do in order to be happy. You know? So we remain just in the chase, in the interpretation, in the projection, in the fighting against life. There's also this occurrence also just reminded me of a quote that I read in the book I Am That, where Maharaj says, spiritual practice is the process of seeing what to give up and then giving that up. Because it is in the giving up of what is disturbing your natural state, what is distorting your perception of just seeing things the way that they really are. That is what disturbs the peace. That is what brings you into all these other states of mind, states of being in which life seems like something other than what it actually is. It is what makes your eye to appear to dance, to one moment be this eye and then the other moment be this, right? For example, one moment you're happy, one moment you're sad, one moment you're angry. You see, so spiritual process is putting it before you. Is the I really all these things? Is it really this imposter who constantly changes its masks? Or is the I something deeper, something more stable? And as you become more conscious, as you become more aware of the contents of your own mind, all these layers of beliefs and structures and ideas and concepts are seen and removed. That is the work that we do here on the channel. That is the work that we do in my program. And that is why, right, all the sort of results that I mentioned as a consequence of the work that we do is you will no longer be bought into and subscribed to and constantly chasing all this stuff that distorts your natural state. However, I want to be very clear here and say that the removal of a lot of this mind-oriented stuff and chases doesn't mean the lack of activity. It simply means the change in quality. It means the cleansing of what is out of alignment, incorrect, just pure projection, back into clarity, understanding, seeing things the way that they are. You're not by removal, right? You're not coming into an immobilized state, no longer doing anything. But instead, all your activities are now becoming a reflection of your deeper understanding. All your thoughts, feelings, habits, behaviors, endeavors, work projects are all now following and are in alignment with your true understanding. And your happiness is no longer conditional. You see, your peace and happiness aren't being bought in little transactions by purchasing objects. Not just like an actual physical transaction, but I'm saying, constantly believing that once I attain this, I will be happy. And this person is making me happy. And if they leave, and I'll be sad. You see, these are the transactions that I speak of. And so I just wanted to share this with you because I believe it was so powerful. And it's something that we all must understand. In the spiritual process, we must all mature to this understanding that peace and happiness cannot be transacted. They cannot be gained. And they cannot really be even taken away. It is only the constant illusion that the mind paints and the chases and the belief systems it keeps you stuck in that makes the peace and happiness appear to be missing. When there is distortion, it paints over the natural state. So it is very important in the spiritual process, as you become more aware, you discard and you let go of that which is distorting, covering up your natural state. So you have many resources here on this channel and on my website to do exactly what we spoke of in this video. If it does interest you to learn more about the program that I was describing in this call, the link is in the description box below, so please go check that out. And if it resonates, I would love to have you and share this process with you. But other than that, contemplate over what we spoke of in today's call on this video, and meditate on it. See if this is the case. See what is disturbing your peace. See, why are you still buying into it? Why are you still chasing it? What belief systems are in place right now that are making you chase a mirage? Be free of it. Have the courage. Ultimately, you can do it. If you have the courage to see it, then the natural willingness to be free of it will arise as well. Okay? That's all from me for today. Have a good one. See you next time.